Hi guys, Polish Broski here. In today's video I'm gonna show you differences between Poland and the United States that may or may not surprise you. Starting with, I wanted to say that 99% of Polish people are white, but I checked and we actually don't have any statistics about the race of people, and that is one big thing that is different from United States. We actually don't care about your race. I mean, there probably are people who are racist, and if you're black or Asian, you will definitely see people looking at you on the street, but they are not looking at you because they are racist, at least not in most cases. They are looking at you because you're different and you're like interesting. When I hear about hate to different people, it's not caused by race, it's caused by country of origin, and mostly this hate is directed toward Ukrainian people. I have Ukrainian neighbor, he's living under me, and I like this guy. He's a nice guy. Nicer than most Poles. We don't know any statistics because we are not gathering any data about the race, but you definitely can see that Poland is a country of mainly white people. And the next thing, when you go into the store and you can see the label with the price, it's always the final price. You don't have to count any taxes in, you don't have to add anything, you just go to the cashier and she will count it as it is on the label. Same with online shopping. When you go to the website and you can see the price, it's the final price that will disappear from your account when you will buy the products. You don't have to care about taxes. Next thing, we do not small talk. Like, literally, we do not do that. When we meet people in the store, and that's something that's happening on a daily basis, we just stand there and care about our own lives. We just don't talk with anyone. Sometimes we stare at our phones. Why would you talk with person who is not related to you, who you don't know? Why would you ask how she or he is doing if you don't really care? When you stay in the line in the store, random people won't bother you. You just stand in the line and care about your own life. If we know the person but not too well, we will just say good morning or hello. But if we know the person well, that's the different story. We just ask how she's doing, and then we will do the talking, but not small talks. We will just literally ask about everything that is interesting. So when the Polish person asks you, what's up, how are you doing, this person really means it. This person really wants to know how is your life going, and this person wants to know details, not like, okay, I'm fine, thank you, which is mostly what American people answer. So yeah, we don't do small talks here. Next thing, we don't have a drive-thru in drugstores, in the banks. We only have drive-thru in McDonald's, Burger King and KFC, which are the most popular fast foods. Nothing else in Poland gives you possibility to buy anything through drive-thru. Literally nothing. You can buy a parking ticket, it's kind of like a drive-thru. So the next thing, when the red light is on, you can't turn right. And I know that in the United States, when you can't see any danger and the red light is on, you can still turn right if that's possible. But in Poland, that's not possible. And that might be a little bit confusing when you come to Poland. So remember, when you're in Poland, don't turn on red light. It can mean trouble, it can mean ticket. Next thing, contracts. They're made different here. First of all, you don't need to give any information about the race. Second thing, when you're fired or you quit your job, you still need to come to work if that's in your contract. And most contracts do have a period of notice. The shortest period of notice that I heard of was 2 weeks. Usually they are like 1 month, 3 months. So when you're fired, you still have a source of income for some time. So the next thing, we have different cemeteries. So the cemetery in Poland is totally different place than in US. So in Poland you can't see any green grass and nice monuments and nice white headstones. Instead you can see a big solid covering in size of the coffin, mostly made out of stone. There is not too many decorations because decorations are expensive. This is mostly a flat stone. You can place flowers on it. Sometimes there is a bench next to the grave and you can sit there. The way the graves are made in Poland makes it really hard to maintain because you need to clean it all the time to make it look good. In the United States, I think it's much easier. This is only white headstone and grass next to it. So here you don't have any grass between graves. You have ground between graves and you have to like take care of the ground because in the fall, leaves fall off the trees and they are everywhere. Then there is also a mud, so you need to care about not only the grave but also the ground around it. Next thing, we use metric system. We do not use miles, we do not use feet, we do not use inches. Like for me, metric system is much simpler because everything is based on 10. And if you want to increase unit, you just need to use power of tens. That's all. Same thing with temperature. We don't use Fahrenheit, we use Celsius. So the Celsius scale is based on 0, which is for freezing point of water, and 100 degrees, which is boiling point of water. What this information gives you, 0 Celsius degrees means that the water is freezing. So when you go outside and temperature there is 0, you need to be careful, because you know that the water is freezing, and if it was raining it will be really slippery. If it was not raining, you still know that the 0 degrees outside means that it can be slippery because water is freezing and everything on the ground is freezing. So that would be it for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you found something interesting for you, and if you liked it, let me know by leaving a like. Do you remember how I told you in the previous video how cheap flights can be from Poland? So I just bought tickets to Greece island called Corfu for 20 bucks both ways. The whole trip should probably be like 120 bucks. You can be jealous, you can hate me, I will understand. Stay tuned if you want to see the relation. Don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment, hit the subscription button along with the bell, because you don't even know how much support it is. See you in the next video.